name is Larry Duffy, and we are here with Professor Oak, and we are going to ask him some questions. Now, how are you today, Professor Oak?
I'm doing well.
Now, are you okay with us asking these questions?
Yes.
Now, we're going to talk about the new Madrid fault line. So, tell us about the history of the new Madrid fault line.
The new Madrid fault line includes Tennessee, Montana, Illinois, and Kentucky. First off, Tennessee. There's been 352 earthquakes in Tennessee since 1931. That equals out to be about 4 earthquakes every year. In Montana, there's been about 1,000 earthquakes since 1795, which equals to about 15 every year. In Illinois, there has been 96 earthquakes in the past year, and since 1931 in Chicago, Illinois, there's been 2 earthquakes. Next, we have Kentucky. In Kentucky, there's been 201 earthquakes in the whole entire region, and 98 earthquakes since 1931 in Paducah, Kentucky.
Now, what is your prediction of earthquakes in the region?
What is my prediction of earthquakes in the region? Well, since there's a lot of stress that builds up between the new Madrid fault line on either side of it, it stops small seismic earthquakes or super small earthquakes. So it's most likely building up a lot of pressure and could cause a huge earthquake.
Now, why exactly do these earthquakes occur?
Why do earthquakes occur? Well, these earthquakes occur because the fault lines, or the plates, grind against each other while they're moving on top of the mantle.
Oh, and what are seismic waves? Describe these seismic waves.
There's 3 different types of seismic waves. There is secondary, primary, and surface. These do not penetrate the earth very far, therefore providing little information about inaccessible terrain. There is also 2 different types of scales that measure earthquakes' power or strength. There's the Richter scale and the Marshall scale. The Richter scale, a 5.3 on the Richter scale is a moderate earthquake, and a 6.3 on the Richter scale is a strong earthquake. The Marshall scale measures earthquakes by just their intensity of how much it shakes around the surface.
Now, we have one more last question for you. What can us as citizens do to protect ourselves from an earthquake?
What can we do to protect ourselves from an earthquake? Well, first, there's 3 different steps. There's the before, during, and after. In the before, you want to get first aid, get a radio, turn off your gas, water, and electric lines, work on a escape plan, like a meetup plan after the earthquake happens. Take all heavy objects off shelves and anchor down furniture. During earthquake, you want to stay calm. If you're inside, stay inside, and if you're outside, stay outside. You want to stand against a wall if you're inside, or underneath a door frame. And if you're in a car, you want to get out of the car until the earthquake is over. Do not use matches in case of broken gas lines. And do not use elevators. After earthquake ends, you should check yourself and your friends for injuries. Turn on a radio and stay outside of damaged buildings and stay away from beaches. Do not charge your phone unless absolutely necessary, and then follow the emergency plan that you made with your family or friends.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Professor Oak, for answering these questions. You gave us a lot of information. So that's it for today. Bye.